Few nations in the world are willing to confront the Philippines, but why? You might picture a country with a fierce warrior spirit, battle-hardened and ready to throw down at a moment's notice. Or maybe you envision a military machine, bristling with the latest tech, making any potential adversary think twice before even looking at them the wrong way. What attributes render the Philippines so formidable that even nations across Asia and beyond hesitate to contest it, let alone engage in warfare? Is it military capabilities, extensive experience in warfare, or perhaps something else entirely? We'll investigate all of that in detail later, but first, let's provide context and basic information for those unfamiliar with the Philippines. Nestled in Southeast Asia, the Philippines is an archipelago nation of over 7,000 islands, boasting a rich history influenced by indigenous cultures, Spanish colonialism, and American influence. Beyond its stunning beaches and vibrant culture, the Philippines occupies a strategically vital position in the region, making it a key player in global trade and geopolitics. Now, when we talk about the Philippines being strategically important, we're not talking about some dusty old history book. This is real-world, present-day stuff. You see, the Philippines isn't just chilling out in the middle of nowhere. It sits right smack dab in the middle of some of the busiest shipping lanes on the planet. We're talking about routes that carry trillions of dollars worth of goods every year. Everything from smartphones and sneakers to oil and rice that feeds billions. Imagine a giant game of maritime Jenga. The Philippines is like that crucial block in the middle that, if you even breathe on it wrong, the whole thing could come crashing down. And trust me, nobody wants to be responsible for that. Disrupt the flow of goods through the Philippines and you're not just annoying a few countries, you're messing with the entire global economy. Suddenly, that new phone you've been waiting for is delayed, prices on everyday items start creeping up and everyone's feeling the pinch. And let's not forget about energy security. A significant portion of the world's oil and natural gas travels through the waters near the Philippines. So, any instability in the region could send shockwaves through the global energy market, making those painful trips to the gas station even worse. It's like the Philippines is holding the "don't mess with me" card, and the whole world is forced to play by its rules. But it's not just about economics. The Philippines' location also makes it a key player in regional power dynamics. Think of it as the cool kid in school that everyone wants to be friends with. China, the United States, Japan, they're all vying for influence in the region, and having a good relationship with the Philippines is a major win for any of them. It's like a real-life game of Risk. But instead of armies, they're using trade deals and military partnerships to gain an advantage. And the Philippines, being strategically positioned right in the middle of it all, gets to call the shots. They're like the neutral zone in a high-stakes poker game. Everyone needs them, but nobody wants to be the one to push them too far. So, the next time you hear about the Philippines in the news, remember this: it's not just another island nation, it's a country with a serious seat at the global table and the world is watching its every move. Now let's talk about the Philippines military. You might be thinking, hold on Trevor, aren't they a relatively small country? And you wouldn't be wrong. But what they may lack in size, they more than make up for in, let's call it, strategic scrappiness. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. The Philippines has a long and complicated history with conflict. They've been colonized, occupied, and fought for their independence time and time again. This isn't a nation that shies away from a challenge. They've been in the ring, they know how to throw a punch, and they're definitely not afraid to take one. But it's not just about past experiences. The Philippines has been quietly but steadily modernizing its military in recent years. They've been investing in new equipment, upgrading their naval and air capabilities, and focusing on cybersecurity. Because, let's face it, wars aren't just fought on land anymore. They're also forging strong military partnerships with countries like the United States, Australia, and Japan. Think of it as the international equivalent of having a really strong group chat. When someone needs backup, they know who to call. These partnerships aren't just about sharing intel and training exercises, they send a clear message. If you mess with the Philippines, you're messing with their friends too. And nobody wants to deal with that kind of drama. But here's the thing, the Philippines isn't looking to pick a fight. They're not out there rattling sabers or trying to flex their military muscles. Their approach is more about deterrence. It's like they're saying, look, we're a peaceful nation, but we're also ready to defend ourselves if we have to. So don't even think about it. And it's working. The Philippines' growing military capabilities, combined with their strategic alliances create a strong deterrent effect. It makes any potential adversary think twice, 3 times, maybe even 4 times before even considering any aggressive action. It's the classic, don't start what you can't finish philosophy. And in a region as strategically important and potentially volatile as Southeast Asia, that's a message that resonates loud and clear. Now let's talk about money, honey. Because when it comes to understanding why nobody wants to mess with the Philippines, the economy plays a major role. For a long time, the Philippines was seen as the sick man of Asia, struggling economically, lagging behind its neighbors. But those days are long gone. The Philippines has undergone a remarkable economic transformation in recent years. We're talking about consistent gross domestic product growth, a thriving business process outsourcing industry, and a young, dynamic workforce. It's like the Philippines hit the gym, got a makeover, and is now the envy of the neighborhood. But here's the thing. The Philippines' economic rise isn't just good for them, it's good for everyone. They've become an integral part of global supply chains, particularly in electronics, manufacturing, and agriculture. Remember that Jenga game we talked about earlier? Well, the Philippines is now a crucial block in that tower of global trade. And when the Philippines does well, the global economy does well. It's a win-win situation. But on the flip side, any instability in the Philippines could have ripple effects throughout the global economy. Imagine factories shutting down, shipments being delayed, and investors getting spooked. It's not a pretty picture. So when countries consider messing with the Philippines, they're not just thinking about the military or political consequences, they're also thinking about their wallets. And nobody wants to be responsible for crashing the global economy. It's like accidentally stepping on a Lego painful for everyone involved. The Philippines' economic success story is a powerful incentive for other nations to play nice. It's a reminder that cooperation, stability, and a healthy dose of trade are far more beneficial than conflict and disruption. So the next time you hear about the Philippines' economic growth, remember this. It's not just about numbers on a spreadsheet, it's about global stability, interconnectedness, and the understanding that when one nation rises, we all rise with it. So there you have it. The Philippines' unique combination of strategic location, modernizing military, and growing economy makes it a nation that few are willing to challenge. It's a country that's found the sweet spot between being friendly and formidable. A nation that's not looking for a fight but is always ready for one. The Philippines is a reminder that sometimes the most powerful weapon is the one you never have to use. Let us know in the comments what you think makes the Philippines so formidable, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights.